We've been told what to eat, grams, macros, rigid plans, but what if it's all wrong? What if true health, real results, lie in a simpler, more natural approach? Forget about the formulas. Discover the truth without feeling your body and unlocking your potential.
Hey, my name is Roy, and I'm here to help you transform your palate to stop letting corporations take your money and make you feel fat and depressed. Scroll down and click on the subscribe and notification button if you want to join the group, as well as click in the link in the description below if you're serious about changing your life. So we actually want to define what is actually optimal for a diet. This could be where you actually minimize fat gain, maximize muscle gain, and makes it feel sustainable as well as improve health. Now that being said, what you're eating right now is probably not the best what you're going to be eating. If it's not cooked from your own house, or it's not been supported by a other machine, or has an expiration date that's less than a week, then essentially your palate is already incorrect. Now you might be thinking, oh, this guy's just talking smack. You obviously don't know that. Where I was able to achieve many things, whereas my health become way more improved, where I'm able to actually focus on things as well as get out of bed not tired. First things first is going to be what I call intermittent fasting. This is a really good tactic to optimize your diet, only because when you're fasting, you're already taking off that tactic of minimizing fat gain. Since you are putting yourself in a smaller time frame of eating, you are essentially putting yourself in a calorie deficit. It makes you lose weight. Now that being said, if you're saying a calorie deficit, that doesn't mean to eat processed food where essentially you can just eat little to no nutrients and actually starve yourself to eat, rather than actually eating healthier foods that promote nutrient-based foods for your body to essentially function at its proper peak performance. Fasting is the number one way to actually get to what you need to have. Smaller block windows, calorie deficit, losing weight. Where it comes to maximizing protein, this is where you're going to have to start eating proteins. It's not going to buy McDonald's. It's not going to get a frozen pizza from Domino's or from a store. What I mean about proteins is more essentially of ground beef, chicken, tuna, salmon. This is what you need to be eating on a normal daily basis. Not only it gives you all the nutrients that you're going to need, it gives you the sensation of full and satisfaction. And as well as if you're hitting weights, this is essential what you need to have, because if you're not eating your protein intake, you are essentially losing muscle. Now, feel sustainable. This is where complexity comes in. You, as a person, must be able to pick what you want to have for the rest of your life and actually enjoy the meals that you want, because you have to decide what protein intake to have, what vegetable you want to have, what fruit you want to have, complex carb you want to have. Based off of that meal that you're going to have, you could also cycle through other ones where you don't have to eat every single day the same meal, but you can see what else is what you like and dislike. You can essentially go for ground beef for your protein. You could go for spinach for your vegetable. You could go for strawberries for your fruit, sweet potato for your complex carb. There is also these things that you can look up for that essentially you can cycle through and actually promote sustainability, because you're picking the foods that you know you're going to enjoy, rather than picking something that's already pre-made and yet give you no nutrients and you're going to feel bloated. With all the food that you're going to be getting with the simple healthy palate, bloatness is going to get away, which actually leads into improving health. Now when it comes to improving health, every item that you're essentially achieving yourself to get, you're not only like the essential nutrients that you need to have every single day in your life. This is where you're going to actually see the benefits of what you're going to be doing. Brain fog is going to be eliminated. Bloatness is non-existent. Your energy is more amped. The cool thing too, you may not believe it as right now, but you're actually going to be saving a lot more money. All the processed and BS that you're actually eating, it comes with a price. It may be cheap, but it comes with a hidden price, and that price is your health. So now I'm not saying you have to spend over $100 for the glass bottle, but look at the back of the ingredients of the foods and actually essentially pick the ones that are single base. As an example, you go to the store and you don't want to buy veggie sticks, right? You don't go there to buy veggie sticks. You go there to buy vegetables in the potato sense. So you actually go to the store and buy the vegetables and the potato and you cook it at home. Now this is the unsexy answer where you're going to have to avoid simple carbs. Now this is candy, sodas, anything sugary. This is where you're going to have to stop taking those. Not only this is the main factor that you can't sit still and focus on one simple subject. Avoiding simple carbs would be the best basic. But if you take these single and basic ingredients of any food and actually consume it, you'll actually feel a lot better than when you're actually going to be eating with the multiple ingredient items. When you go to your next grocery haul, Look back in the ingredients and see how many ingredients you have.